Now on NewsdayTV, deep freeze. It's a frigid morning and things will not get much better this afternoon. What feels like temps in the single digits. It's Tuesday, January 21st. Good morning, everyone. I'm Jasmine Anderson. It's the first full day of President Trump's second term, and he's taking action, keeping campaign promises with dozens of executive orders. As promised, he pardoned about 1,500 people, including some Long Islanders, convicted or criminally charged in the 2021 January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol. Trump reversed several immigration orders from Biden's presidency, including one that narrowed deportation priorities to people who commit serious crimes. Another directs the federal government to refuse to recognize U.S. citizenship for children born in the U.S. to mothers who enter the country illegally.
We're the only country in the world that does this with birthright, as you know. And it's just absolutely ridiculous. But, we'll see. We have very good grounds.
Another order declares that the government would recognize only two sexes, male and female. Trump also signed an order delaying the ban on TikTok for 75 days. Florida Republican Marco Rubio is the first Trump cabinet official to be approved. The Senate approved Rubio's Secretary of State nomination 99-0. That happened yesterday. There could be a vote today on Trump's pick for CIA Director John Ratcliffe. Happening today, a Mastic Beach man is expected to be sentenced for killing his childhood friend. Joseph Scalafani is expected to get 20 years to life in prison. He pleaded guilty to second-degree murder in the 2023 shooting death of Alex Smith. Scalafani admitted he killed Smith because Smith was in a romantic relationship with the mother of his children. We're going to learn more today about how the governor plans to pay for the state's budget. Governor Hochul will release details to the state legislature this afternoon. Her proposed 2025 spending plan calls for $1 billion in middle-class tax cuts and $3 billion in tax rebate checks for families. New life for a Smithtown park. The state awarded the town a $1.5 million grant to help clean up and transform Paul T. Given Park. The part of the property that was home to a strip club will be transformed into a welcome center. Only a Newsday, a snow tubing paradise with an indoor water park. The adventures of Scott Vogel continue.
Welcome back to beautiful Camelback Mountain in the Poconos, where it looks like Scott is gearing up for his final race. Macy, what do you suppose is going through his mind right now?
Well, Ken, it looks like he's mentally preparing himself for the course, visualizing all the twists and turns. And then there's the series of rituals. Like all of these racers, he is very superstitious.
Last few anxious moments here at Camelback.
Okay, looks like he's ready.
And he's off to a fast start here at Camelback.
You know, snow tubing has a reputation for being one of the easiest ski resort activities. Something really anyone can do.
Anyone?
Right, like the only requirement is that you be 44 inches tall.
Or 33 with a parent.
Right, and be able to sit in an inner tube. Young, old, coordinated, clumsy, snow lover, snow hater. And this is really the San Moritz of snow tubing. Not only is Camelback home to the second largest snow tubing facility in America, they're some of the longest lanes anywhere.
Let's talk a little about the kind of training necessary for an elite athlete at this level.
Well, the mental preparation is really the most important thing, and Scott tends to get that at the bar.
It's something you train year-round for.
At Aquatopia, a massive indoor training facility here at Camelback.
Diet is crucial as well.
And then as race day gets closer, it's back to the bar for a final bit of mental preparation and liquid courage.
And it's all paying off here. He's having a spectacular run.
This is vintage Scott.
I'm a natural at this.
And it looks like he's done it. He's made it to the bottom in one piece.
That's got to feel good.
It was awesome. Thank you. I got to thank my family, everybody who supported me throughout this entire journey.
So that's the story here from Camelback, where there's just one king of the hill.
Who's over the hill?
Who's tops in tubing.
A tube top, if you will.
Let the celebrating begin.
Or rather, continue.
Continue, right.
Well done, Scott Vogel. Read more about this story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. We continue our exclusive news series today, highlighting the jobs you do. Ken Bufa checks out the turkey farm in LI Works.
That is a lot of birds, as it should be, because
today we're going to check out what it's like to be a poultry farmer.
over at Will Malowski's poultry farm in Calverton, Mark Malowski says his family has been at it for nearly 80 years.
You know, wake up, feed the turkeys at 5.
Because not only are these turkeys you see crowded here, but there's some over there, and way over there too.
So we got about 30 acres. So we have 4 pens each. Each pen is full of turkeys of different sizes.
Malowski says he raises thousands of turkeys and other fowl each year. Free range, outdoors, all the time.
All free range, all hand killed, same as 80 years ago.
So as you heard, they're selling thousands of turkeys, and they're not going to a store. You're not going to find them on a shelf like a ShopRite or a Stop and Shop. There's only one shelf where you'll find these birds, and that's in there, that store at the front of the farm.
Inside the original 1945 storefront, it's easy to see what his family is all about. Posters, statues, tip jars, and even printed out photos scream the theme.
This is a 40-pound turkey in the HOV lane of the LIE.
But Malowski says even with his feathered tradition, he wanted to bring the decades-old store into the modern age by offering different kinds of meat, exotic meats to be exact.
So this is a python, a pound of python meat. And now here I have some alligator. We got rabbit, wild boar ribs, frog legs, little ostrich, little venison, brown kangaroo.
Kangaroo?
Yeah, camel.
Is the camel by the hump you sell it?
As you might have guessed, Thanksgiving is their busiest time. Roughly 3,500 turkeys swap hands at this counter. And surprisingly, Mark's favorite dish on the holiday?
What's your favorite way to eat turkey?
Stuffing.
While Mark says farm work is not always the easiest, like most farmers will tell you, there's work to do and goals to meet.
It's a family thing. It's my life goal is to get it to 100 years.
As it should be.
It's a good life, man. I wouldn't have it any other way.
In Calverton, Ken Bufa, Newsday TV.
See more exclusive stories like this on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Checking out your hyper-local Tuesday forecast, bundle up. You're going to need to. Here's today's highs. Cloudy today, but don't let that fool you. Lows in the 10s and highs only in the 20s. Tomorrow, sunny, but the chill remains with highs in the low 20s. Now for a look at your 7-day forecast. Sunshine with highs in the 30s. That's a look at your weather.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
I'm Jasmine Anderson. Thank you so much for watching.